everybody, what's up? It's your girl Mama Cece, and I'm back with another video today. And it's been a very long time since I even did a video. I've definitely been missing in action, so y'all please forgive me. For those who have watched some of the videos, but last time y'all seen me, I was pregnant, so not pregnant no more. I did have the baby, and if y'all want to get like a glimpse of me, my stomach hurts really bad today, so I'm not really feeling the best, but I just thought, hey, chilling in the house, might as well go ahead and make a video. So this is my after baby body, still trying to go down, but still got a long way to go, but this is it so far. And last time y'all seen me, I was way out here, and I'm gonna show y'all little man as well. I want to pretty much today, the kids not with me there at summer camp and daycare, so they're not with me. I'm literally just doing this video by myself today, and like I said, I'm gonna introduce a little man. His name is ARI. And he is the sweetest bundle of joy, just the sweetest baby ever. I love him. But yeah, today I just kind of really wanted to come on here and talk about my birthing experience. I wanted to do a birthing vlog, but honestly, I never got a chance to even do that. It was just when I was getting ready to have him, it was just crazy. Like I wasn't really prepared to even do like a birthing vlog, so didn't get a chance to do that. But I did want to, and I wanted to do this like a whole month ago, because he's 2 months now and he's almost 3 months, so I should have been did this, but I just been super busy, so I haven't really had a chance to really do one. But I did want to go over my experience, mainly because it was my first time having a natural birth. My last baby, which was, well, Lil D, y'all know Lil D of the Dream Team. It's weird. I would always say I had him naturally because they gave me the epidural so late. And then I literally pushed him out right after they gave me the epidural. So I still felt a lot with him, but compared to having DRI, I know there was a difference. As quick as I had him after they gave me the epidural with Lil D, it must have numbed up something kind of quick, because the pain just wasn't as excruciating as it was when I had DRI. Because with DRI, it was just, oh my gosh, the pain was on 100. Like, seriously, it was like some outer body type pain, like just some pain that I've never ever even experienced before. It was just super bad. I was just really like, just thought I was gonna die. So I was like, yeah, having Lil D, definitely wasn't natural. But when I had DRI, that was definitely a natural birth, and I felt every bit of it. So I do want to go over that with y'all, because that was an experience for me. So yeah, we're gonna get right into it now. So as I can remember back, the way it all happened when I first went in labor, I was over my mom's house, and I had spent the night with the kids, and I remember the kids was getting on my mama's nerves, and she was just like, y'all got to go, y'all gotta go home, because y'all getting on my nerves. So I was just like, I'm not feeling well, and me, when I'm sick, I turn into a complete mama's baby. Like, I turn into a complete baby. Like, I know I be so eggy, and I know I be getting on her nerve, but so what? It don't matter how old I am, I'm still her baby. So yeah, so anyway, so we was about to leave, and I was like, Mama, honestly, I I don't feel good. Like I keep having contractions really bad. And up until I went in real labor, I was having Braxton Hicks on and off constantly. It was starting to become really annoying because it's like, is it real labor? Is it fake labor? You just never know with Braxton Hicks, and usually getting later on into your pregnancy, it kind of feel like Braxton Hicks are real. And that's pretty much what was going on. It felt like real contractions. So and all my other babies, I would go to the hospital so quick, so fast, and it's like, it wasn't needed, and I just didn't want to do that with this baby. So I was like, you know what, I'm just gonna thug it out. I'm gonna thug it out. I know it's Braxton Hicks, I know it's not real labor. When I went to my doctor's appointment a week prior, he said my cervix was really, really high. So it's like, I wasn't thinking I was nowhere near real labor. But I was, and I remember telling my mom that night, I'm not feeling good. I'm not feeling good. I'm having these pains, and I started to count, like it'll leave and then it'll come, and it was like 5 minutes apart. First it started off like 10 minutes apart, and I'm like, that's how I knew, okay, this ain't real, because contractions are at least 5 minutes apart or less. So I'm like, okay, it's sporadic. It's 5-10 minutes apart, and so it was 7 minutes. It was just all over the place. So I was just like, you know what? But they were so strong. They were way stronger than they were before. So I just knew something wasn't right. I didn't know if I was in real labor, but I knew something wasn't right. And I said, Mama, I don't want to go home, and something just, you know what I'm saying? Something just ain't right. So she was like, okay, well, she was like, and my doctor's appointment, I never forget, my doctor's appointment was the next day. So I was like, okay, since my doctor's appointment is right there, my doctor is really, really, really good. Shout out to Dr. Garcia. I love him, love him, love him. But yeah, sorry, I had to do something. But yeah, so she was like, okay, just stay on over. But I forgot where I was left off at, y'all. Oh yeah, so Dr. Garcia, great doctor. Shout out to him, definitely. He took care of me the whole time. Like I was in good hands. Let's put it this way. So, you okay? That's the ARI. You alright, man? He did. So yeah, so I was having a doctor's appointment that next morning. So I was like, you know what? I'm gonna just wait till my doctor's appointment anyways. If I'm in real labor, they'll let me know. He'll let me know. He won't send me home or whatever. But then, like I said, the contractions started to go down, then up, then down. So I was just like, this is a hot mess. So I was just like, let me go lay down. But when I laid down, that's when they became back to back, 5 minutes apart, 4 minutes apart. It just started like just consistently. And my sister, she started to count them. She was like, okay, they're getting close. She was like, so they kind of monitored me literally the whole night. And I spent the night at my mom's house, and I got ready that morning, went to the hospital for my doctor's appointment, my regular checkup, prenatal appointment. And he told me, like, I was in so much pain. I remember when I went to my doctor's appointment, I was still, instead of 5 minutes apart, they were like 3 minutes apart. So it was just like hectic. So I was just like, okay, I got to be in labor. So when I told my doctor, when I got in the room, I said, Doc, all night I've been uncomfortable. I just really think I'm in labor. So he was like, well, let's see. So I got checked, and he said my cervix was still high up. I just didn't understand it. He even said most likely it was Braxton Hicks. But that intuition that we get as ladies, as women, we know when something ain't right. I just knew those was not Braxton Hicks. I just knew it. I knew it. My cervix might not have been high, but I knew that wasn't Braxton Hicks. So I was like, there's no way possible. Like, how, Doc? Like, how? Like, I was in pain all night. Normally Braxton Hicks, they'll come and go. Like, I have them for maybe 20 minutes and then they'll go away. It was consistent all night. So he was like, it's a possibility that he may progress. The baby may start coming down now that you're getting closer and closer and closer with your contractions. So he was like, I definitely don't want to send you home since you are uncomfortable. Thank you, Dr. Garcia. Because I appreciate that. But yeah, he was like, I don't want to send you home. You're uncomfortable, clearly. I don't want you to, I send you home and you wind up having this baby in the car. Definitely didn't want that. So I was like, okay. So he was like, we'll send you downstairs to get monitored to see how you progress. Let me see. The lighting is horrible. Hold on, y'all. Basically to see how you progress. And see if it's real labor. So I was like, okay, that's fine. That's fair, I went downstairs and I struggled to get downstairs because I was still in pain. And then it started to become 2 minutes instead of 3 minutes. So it was just, I was just so much pain. And I got monitored. The lady who monitored me, they put me on the belly machine to monitor the contractions. And she seen them. They were like big, huge mountains. So I wasn't making up, it wasn't like, I wasn't one of them pregnant women that go in there just like lying, like, I'm in so much pain, I just want to have this baby to start. No, I was dead serious. Like, I was in so much pain. And they seen it, like the mountains were huge, like the contractions and stuff like that. And she was like, yes, definitely on this paper. And she was like, let's see how the baby progressed. So she checked me, then waited about 2 hours, checked me again, and I literally was at 4 centimeters. So she said, you're definitely progressing. Mind you, when I was upstairs in my doctor's office getting checked, he said I was like 1 close to 2. It was still high up. So basically within 2 hours he came down. So I was happy about that I progressed. And so she took me out for the band. They had got me a room ready. She was like, you getting ready to have this baby today? It was the best news I've heard because I was so tired of being pregnant. I was so tired of being pregnant. Y'all have no idea. I was so tired. But I was like, you know what? I'm happy. I was getting scared, but I was happy at the same time. And the only reason why I was getting scared is because I knew there was a possibility that I would have to do a natural birth. The main reason is because prior to that, rewind 8 weeks earlier, for my glucose test, I had low hemoglobins, if I'm saying it right, hemoglobins, and my platelets was low. So basically, I had to get a blood transfusion. I'm sorry. Oh my God, what is wrong? What's wrong with me? I had to get a iron transfusion, to boost my iron, so that I can get an epidural, because at first I was all team natural, but then I thought about it and I was like, you know what? Those contractions be pretty intense, and I just didn't. I wanted to use the epidural as just an option. I didn't want to say no. I didn't want it at all, and then I be took out luck in the room. So I just made it clear I did possibly may want a epidural. So my doctor, the whole time, he was like, well, we got to get your iron up, because if you don't, you can't have the epidural. You would literally have to have the baby naturally. So in order for them to have known if my iron had improved, that means I would have had to, they would have had to check it through my blood or whatever by, giving me drawing blood work. I can't, I'm just not together today, y'all. I'm so sorry. I think it's my stomach. Like I said, I'm cramping real bad. So ladies, y'all know how that is. You know, when you getting ready to come on, but you ain't on yet, and that cramping feeling, that's what's going on right with me right now. But yeah. So they tried to draw blood work to check for me so that way I could get my epidural because I was in a lot of pain. But the way my veins are set up, they couldn't find a vein, y'all. They could not find a vein nowhere. I got stuck 10 times in one arm over here. I look like a hearing aid, y'all. I promise to God. Like when a week after I left the hospital, I had black dots all over my arm. And y'all can actually still see them a little bit. That's all the places they stuck me. And they stuck me more. They stuck me like right in this area too. But those is healed. But yeah, I look like a straight up hearing aid after about a week. And because they was shooting me in the same spots, like moving the needle and stuff. I'm like, hello. I am a human being. I'm not a pincushion. You just taking that needle and trying to find a vein. It ain't working. It ain't working. It ain't working. Okay? This hurts. It hurted, y'all. Like, I was aggravated. I was real aggravated. And then the lady was trying to talk to me while I signed paperwork. I'm like, ma'am, one lady is in my arm trying to draw blood work. She ain't finding the vein. She's sticking me 5 times in each vein that she goes in. And you talking to me, then you trying to get me to sign something. I'm not with it. I snap. But I calmed down real quick. I calmed down when that last contraction, that last contraction left, I calmed down and I was like, you know what, I'm sorry. But listen, I just can't do that. I can't sit here and try to sign some paperwork and then listen. I just can't. Just bear with me and I bear with you. And she understood that, you know. She understood I was just in a lot of pain. I was just very frustrated and it was just horrible, y'all. Like, and so that lady who started to take my blood, she couldn't find a vein. Then the lady who was trying to get me to sign out this paperwork, she couldn't find a vein. Then they called like 3 other women in, they couldn't find a vein. So they was like, what is really going on with your arm? Like, you really don't have any veins this weekend. I was like, I don't know. Like I told you, I said, my veins are very small. It's very hard to find a good vein to draw blood from. And first she was laughing when I said that, but I was dead serious. Like, I'm like, I'm not laughing, like I'm dead serious. And she was like, oh, you are serious. You were serious about that. Yes, ma'am. Very serious or whatever. So they just gave up after like a whole 30 minutes to an hour of them trying to draw blood. And they seen I was just intense pain. Like, they seen it was getting worse. Like, it started to be like every minute apart. And I was just like so frustrated. And I was crying. I was just a ball of emotions. Y'all, it was horrible. And she said, what you want? She's like, well, since we can't do the epidural because we definitely can't do that, do you want something else to like numb your pain? Aside from that, I said Stadol, because I know with my firstborn with Nylan, I had Stadol and it worked really well. They actually gave me Stadol before they gave me my epidural with my firstborn. So I was like, you know, that's cool. I'll get some Stadol again because I did like it. I did enjoy having the Stadol. And so they gave me that and it knocked me out. I was out like a light, y'all. I was feeling good. I was gone. I didn't have to worry about feeling none of those contractions, honey. I was feeling Gucci. Okay. And yeah, so they actually, hold on. Sorry, y'all. My babies walked in and they just came from camp, y'all. Y'all ain't seen them in a minute. Y'all had it. Come on, y'all. Introduce yourself.
Hey, Dream Team.
The names.
My name is Nylan.
Maya.
But Mommy,
Alright, then I had my babies. I had to tell them like to go ahead and go in a I'm all over the place today, y'all. Yeah, so since I was feeling so good after they gave me the state off, I was like, I remember waking up in so much pain, like I kind of felt like had to do number 2, but it was like it felt like number 2, but it was just like in my coochie areas. I was like, oh, I just like basically. Oh my goodness, hold on one more time, y'all. Sorry about that, y'all. So I just felt like a real sensation, just a very bad sensation to just push. Like it was unstoppable. And babe was like, cause he was just chilling, I guess, while I was asleep or whatever. And I remember I was like, oh my God, I just woke up wanting to just push. I couldn't help it. It was so uncontrollable. It's very uncontrollable. I could say that. Like, when you have an epidural, you really don't know if you got to push or not. Like, you don't know that because your body is numb. But when you're going all natural, your body pretty much tells you what to do. It guides you through the whole labor process, And that baby pretty much guided himself out because I just felt like I had to push. And I remember saying that I just said, babe, I feel like I gotta push. And he made, stop, don't touch it, Sorry, y'all. So, he was kind of making me mad. He's like, what's wrong? I'm like, I gotta push. I need you to go get a nurse or somebody to go tell them to come in here because I gotta push. And it's like he was just coming. And so the nurse came in and she was like, I was like, I gotta push. And I'm like turned over like this on the bed, and she was like, well, no, don't push. I'm like, I can't help it. And when you're giving a natural birth, it's like your body shakes. For some reason, I don't know why my body kept shaking. It just kept shaking. I still don't understand why I shook so bad like that. It was just like uncontrollable trembling, it was just bad. And when she came in there, I was like, I can't stop pushing. She kept telling me, no, don't push. I can't stop. So she checked me and she was like, she's fully effaced. She's fully, go back, baby. She's fully effaced. She's definitely 10 centimeters and she's ready to push. So they had to go. So she's fully effaced. She's ready to push. And they pretty much went to go get the doctor. And he came in there ready, geared up. All the team came in there to try to deliver the baby. And all I remember is having anxiety. I was having anxiety because I didn't think I can do it, y'all. The pain of that baby trying to come out is like, oh my gosh, it's really indescribable. It's a pain that you'll think you're dying, but you're not dying. You know what I'm saying? That's how I felt. Like, I felt like I was dying, y'all. Like my body was being ripped apart and I couldn't. So it just felt like my whole body was just being ripped apart, and I couldn't do nothing about it. And the doctor was like, I need you to just control it, just control it. I can't, he's coming. And I was just screaming because it was burning, it was paining, it was just, oh my gosh. I just really didn't think I was gonna make it, y'all. I remembered, and I blacked out just like I did with Lil D right before they gave me the epidural. I just kept going in and out, and that's what I remember. Like, mind-wise, I was just blacking out. And he was just like, you can do it. Babe was like, you got it, come on, let's go, you got it. He was like, come on, just push, babe. I was like, and it was just hurting. Ooh, it's like, it's that type of hurt that's why I had to quench up just thinking about it. But And then, and so I really pushed like 5 times. I say maybe 6 times at the most. It wasn't long at all. And he was like, just give me one more push. Come on, you're doing great. He was like, just breathe through it. And that's one thing I will say. Having a natural birth, you have to breathe through the contractions. Because if you don't, what you're doing is making your contractions worse. It's much more, the more you breathe through it, the more controllable it becomes as far as the pain. So he was just like, breathe through it and push down. And that's exactly what I did. And he was like, just give me one last push. And I did it. Oh my gosh. It's the ring of fire, y'all. Y'all know that saying when you have a natural birth, the ring of fire. I never understood the ring of fire until I had DRI. Period. The ring of fire is exactly how it sounds. It hurts. It's that last push before that baby comes out. Hurts the most. Hurts the most. Like, I can't describe it. It hurts so bad. Oh my gosh. Like my ribs, everything. You can feel your body just crushing. Like literally, that's how I can describe it. And they pulled them out and put them on me. And I was in such a state of shock. Like, you know how most time when you have the baby, you be happy, you be smiling, you be crying. I wasn't able to be happy after I had the baby because I was still in shock that my body went through that, you know, and I was just crying. I was still shaking uncontrollably. I was just like in disbelief that I even did it. I was just in pain. My vagina was burning. It was just a whirlwind. Like I was just, you know, I was happy to have my baby out, but I wasn't even like in this life at that moment. I was just in another dimension. And I have some pictures that I'm gonna post at the end to kind of y'all can see like my face while the baby was on me. It was just like I was just out of it. Yeah. So I wasn't, and I regret that because I always thought, you know, every baby I've had, and they would put the baby on me, I'd be smiling, I'd be so happy. And it's like with him, that wasn't the case because I was just in so much pain. And then while the baby was on me, they was just pressing down on my belly really, really, really hard. And you know, any other time, like with an epidural, you don't feel it because your body be so numb, like from the chest down or from the stomach down. So you don't feel, you don't really, you feel them tugging at your stomach, but you don't feel the inside pain because your body is numb. But when you have it naturally, you feel all the after stuff too. So it's not just, you know, when you get a birth naturally, you're not just giving birth naturally and that's the only part that hurt. It hurts afterwards too when they have to press on your belly and, you know, you get everything out. All that hurt. And I've heard horror stories for women that actually have to get stitches. Like I got stitches with my firstborn with nylon, and I got stitches with Lil D. I didn't feel them though because I was numb. But thank God I did not have to get stitches with DRI. I was very scared because, you know I was pushing down forcefully. So I really was scared I was going to tear, but I didn't tear at all. He was like, you didn't tear at all. And he was a little baby. He was so small. He was only 6 pounds, even actually. So he was very little. I feel like if he would have been a bigger baby, I would have probably tore. But because he was so little, I didn't. But I was just so happy that I didn't tear or whatever. I got to turn this fan, y'all, because it's hot. Give me a second. Oh, Lord. Okay. So, yeah. So, I didn't tear. I was just really happy about that. And so, after, I didn't really come back to my senses as far as, like, back to earth. Face-wise, as far as, like, just being happy until everybody was out the room. And I was just able to embrace my baby and just like look at him. He was just so handsome. I'm gonna post some pictures of him as well after I had him. And then I'm gonna also post like pictures of him like from like to show how far how far as he's came, as far as growth, he's really chunky now, y'all. He's really chunky now. And we're almost at the end where we get to show the baby. That is my butterball. He's so chunky and I love it. I love fat babies. I love chunky babies. My baby said she loves chunky babies too. I love chunky babies. Chunky babies are they're so huggable and cuddle, you know, that you can cuddle with them. I just love chunky babies. But yeah, I'm finna go get him so y'all can see him. But I'm talking. Wait a minute, I'm doing a vlog. But basically, that was my experience. I will say that my time in the hospital was pretty decent. I enjoyed my stay. It was completely renovated room, so the room was really nice. It had a really big, nice TV. It was just really nice. Nice area for bed to lay down and chill out. It was very nice. Bathroom was super clean, super new. And I stayed there for 2 days. And that's one thing, every time I have a baby, I be so happy about the hospital stay, because that room service, having them cater your food to you, that feels really good. And you kind of get used to that. And that's one of the reasons why I didn't really want to go home. But I was actually kind of ready to go too, though. So, because you get tired of just being confined to the hospital bed, you know. You want to walk around and do more stuff. You want to go make you something to eat. If you want to make you something to eat, you know. Go to the fridge and get you something to drink if you want something to drink. But I'm just saying, room service be nice too. But other than that, y'all, that was my birthing experience. Again, I'm so sad I wasn't able to do the vlog like I planned on doing. Sometimes things just don't turn out the way you want it to. But again, I'm happy I was able to finally share my experience with y'all. And I'm happy y'all able to see me without the baby bump. So this is me regularly. I can't say I've gotten heavier up here. I've gained a lot since I've had the baby, because I know when I was pregnant I gained, but I was maintaining my weight as well. I've actually gained more weight since I've had the baby. So I first had lost weight after I had him, but then I've gained it all back. So I'm gonna do a video about insure, y'all. Like that, I done found something to help out with the little booty, ladies. You know, don't be going to waste no money on no surgery. I got the secret method for y'all. I got the secret. Your girl got you, okay? But that's gonna be a whole nother video. My baby is crying, so I'm getting ready to go get him. Let me go get him, y'all. I'll be right back. Alright, y'all, so I went and got my little man. And this is him, chunky boy. This is him, chunky boy.
Yes.
Say
Hey.
hey.
He's been burning 10 years.
Say hey to the vlog. I'm gonna sit you up like this. Ooh. Look at him, chunky man.
I love you guys.
Oh, him chunky. Hey, Pig. He not looking, y'all. He's so alert. He's a very alert baby. Very alert. And very smart. Say hey. The newest member of the dream team, guys.
It's Lil D.
No, DRE. That's him, y'all. This is him. And like I said, he was a lot smaller. He's not being breastfed. He is formula fed. Even though he looks like he's breastfed because he's a big boy to be 2 months. But he's formula fed. He's on ready to feed. I had to get, I tried the powder on him, the powder formula, and it had my baby so hurt. Like his stomach was hurting very bad. He was passing gas. His body was like turning. I felt so bad for him, so I had to keep him on the ready to feed, and he loves it. He does really well with the ready to feed.
But first,
Hold on, y'all.
But you be.
Like I was saying, sorry about that, y'all. So he does great with the ready to feed, and yeah, overall he's doing amazing. So I'm happy about that. Him just a fat boy. Look at him. He sleeps through the night. I have him on a routine to where I give him his last bottle at like 2 in the morning, and he does great. He sleeps from 2 to like maybe 8. Sometimes 9, just depends. But he wakes up and be ready for his bottle. But he's doing great with that. He never had issues with sleeping through the night, even as a little newborn. He's just really a chill baby. He's a really good baby. He is a cry baby. I will say he does cry a lot, but it's mainly because he just want to be picked up all the time. But other than that, he's just really chill. This is my little man, y'all. I promise you, I'm proud of myself that I had a natural birth. I'm proud to have another son. Little boys do something to me. I love having baby boys. They're so easy. They're so convenient. And they're like mama's boys. He's very clingy on me, just like Lil D and just like Nylan was with me. So I love it. But yeah, y'all, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe to the Dream Team Breaking Barriers. And I'm gonna try to do another video sometime this week. Just don't know what I'm gonna do yet. But yeah, that's all for this video. And make sure, like I said, show your girl love. Go ahead and leave them thumbs up and show us some love, y'all. Let's get this channel off to a good start. But until next time, y'all.
Wait. Shh. Hi guys, see you later.
That's Maya. She said bye, y'all. So until next time, peace. Bye.
And see you in the next video. Peace.
Peace.